What's up? Hey, got John Sanders here with you with Limitless Hoops. Hold on for a second. Yeah, just making sure that everything's right. All right. Anyways, if you're here, welcome back. We got a long weekend that we had because we only did this show on Monday, Wednesday, Friday now. So this is the Monday version of this show, and we had a long weekend. What did we do this weekend? We had Friday practice, which went well. Then we did not do anything except for games on Saturday, but there were a lot of games and some action in the games as well, including Kieran getting tackled by the biggest sixth grader alive, hitting his head on the ground, but he survived it. We had Derek and Declan going at the older kids as well. All right, we had Connor Rushing Company going at their players too. We had, I think, we won one game, lost three, but it felt like we did really well in all the games. And that's a far cry from where we were a few weeks ago. So that's how I judge us, based off of how we were before and whether we're improving now. All right? So continue to judge yourself like that. As long as you are improving, things are good to go. All right? If you keep improving, there's no one that can really keep up to you, especially like in this state of Colorado, man. They aren't trying to keep up to you. Seriously, like they're just not going to. If you continue to improve, they won't be able to. So no matter where you start off, you're going to end up being one of the best players in Colorado. If you continually improve every single day, I don't care where you started off from, you'll end up being one of the best players in Colorado. There aren't any like super freaks here. There's no like, there's a couple of like 7-footers and things like that. All in all, it's just a place where like players are pretty normally situated, but the ones that set themselves apart are the hard workers. So you guys are extremely fortunate by living here, so make the most of it. Let's get down to brass tacks. What do we have here? We got Wesley's birthday. I know you're watching the show, Wesley. Wesley's always watching. Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday. What? He's not watching the show. Anyways, yeah. If you're not watching, we can't really talk to you, dude. I don't know what to say. All right, but it's okay. All right, just know that I devoted some time on our show to Wesley Trout, who is not watching right now. If you are watching, check in though, guys. Let me know in the comment section if you're here. Say happy birthday to Wesley, even though he's not here. If you have his phone number, send him a text. All right. Anyway, next thing is jam basketball games are not for the high school this weekend because we are traveling, but they are still for the elementary. You guys will have games, and those game times are online. Make sure that you guys book those times. Since I won't be here, well, we will have the coaching combination, the very, very, very famous coaching combination of Zach and Derek. All right. They are fantastic together. These guys are like a team. They're amazing, and it might just be Zach. It might just be Derek. I don't know, but I said that they both can take care of it. I don't know. You guys will have a game. I think 2 or 3 games this weekend. Again, I don't know who they're going to be against, but they'll probably be against older, bigger, better teams. But it's okay. It's just about you guys getting better. So take care of that stuff while we are gone. And I think that this is either the second to last week, or maybe even the last week of games, because next week, the following week, we have tournaments in Arizona for everyone, so we won't even be here. So definitely like the last week of local games. If you're not traveling with us, July becomes kind of a boring month, and I realize that, but July is the month when people recruit. So if you don't want to get recruited, consider July as like an off month for you. All right, we will have. You can still practice on Mondays, Tuesdays, sometimes Wednesdays, and then play occasional games. So it's like 3 times a week. So that's that middle ground where, all right, every program offers 1 time a week or 2 times a week workouts plus a game. All right, well, if you want to do more than that, then you're a special type of player. So the special type of players, they go on the road and play. But if you don't want to go on the road and play and still want more than 2-3 times a week workouts, you're in the middle. And it's like you want to work like a special player, but you don't want the benefits of it. So it's a weird spot to be in, and we don't know what to say to you. It's just like, sorry. All right, so do it all. Do it all. you're young. Don't be afraid. If you can't afford it, we do have ways to get you guys out there. So just talk to us. We'll figure things like that out. But anyways, in the meantime, play this weekend if you are in town. All right. Next thing, this Tuesday we have our practice. Normally it's set for just our elite team, but now it's for everybody because we won't be here on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and I do feel bad. And then, our practices anyways are dwindling down in people because of summer vacationing, summer fun, summer sleeping in, I don't know. All right, so might as well just open up to everyone. We've been doing workouts during that day anyway, so if you're watching this, which I don't think that anyone is who isn't a part of our main deal, then it's Tuesday. You're allowed to come Tuesday. I send a tweet out, so anyone that pays attention to any of that stuff, know that you can show up and show out. All right, you can just come like a regular day, and we're gonna do a whole workout. All right. Next thing, we got Limitless Hoops. All right. We are almost set for our tryouts here in August. I'm gonna start accepting submissions for our actual league, the big one. The big one with 16 teams. That's not going to start till August of 2023. I'm accepting submissions right now because the price is going to be so high. It's a lot that we're trying to include, but some of the best programs, they have they charge like $5,000, $3,000, things like that. I'm trying to make it as cheap as possible. So anyone that signs up early, you can get in for $1,500 if you sign up before August 1st. And after that, it goes up to $2,000. Then it goes up to $3,000, then $4,000, then $5,000, then even $6,000. It'll totally be worth the money, but you get to be in for cheap because you're part of our program early. So I will send out details about that sometime this week. All right. The monthly challenge is still going on. Those are our jump ropes. So make sure you guys are doing those every single day. Makes you quicker. Makes you faster. Makes you more coordinated. Gives you better stamina. All right. Makes you jump higher. Jump roping does so much for you. I mean, it doesn't make you worse. I'll tell you that much. All right. Our tournament schedule is on tap for the Orlando trip. If you can get the app, you can see when we play, who we play against, and I sent the picture out to our text group. So let me see. We play on Thursday, 12:20 p.m. against Dream Nation of Florida. Then we play. That's interesting. Okay. Then we play on Friday at 4:40 p.m. against Next Level South of Florida, and then we play July 15th, Friday at 7:55 p.m. against a Puerto Rican team. I think that's Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Yes, we play against PR Unlimited 16U. What else could PR stand for? Providence, Rhode Island? I'm pretty sure that's a Puerto Rican team. And they're so close to Florida, too. That's going to be really interesting. We played against a Jamaican team last time. I think they were from Jamaica. They looked and sounded Jamaican. No, they were from wherever Tim Duncan's from, or like Barbados, or like it's like it was an island place. They were from that place. Still America, but like an island. And it was really cool to play against that team. So yes, and then after those 3 games, they will that is our pool play. We're guaranteed at least one more game after that, and then we play until we lose. Okay, and they'll put us in like an appropriate bracket based off of how good we were, how bad we were, and we'll go from there. So the pool play guarantees us 3 games. They will be arbitrary games against really, really good teams, probably. So heads up for those first games. After that, they will give us a game more of our speed, and we'll see if we can win those games as well. All right, is that it? Oh no, the adult basketball league. Okay, I see like no one's in the chat right now. We did have a couple people. If you're in here, let me know that you're here. But Connor Rush, he played with the adults. Me, Zach, and Derek, and Jason Gordon, Bryson, my brother, Dave, his friend, all these other people. But we played against adults, and he had one breakaway layup. It was pretty much wide open, and it reminded me of all those like welcome to the league moments, because whenever people are like, "Oh, my first time in the league, Kobe Bryant blocked me or something like that, or like LeBron pushed me down. He was so strong. All right, when Connor Rush played with in the adult league last night, he went on a fast break and a really short player just pinned the crap out of him. All right, and then they brought it back down, but I blocked that player the very next play, and I was like, that's my boy that you're blocking. So I got him back for Connor, but Connor did pretty well, hit like about 4 threes. Struggled at catching the ball and things like that. Probably is like a lot faster speed. Even though we're all old, he needs to realize his strengths are running around very, very fast. But yes, he played well, so he's going to continue doing. Hopefully, it makes his game elevate even more. If y'all ever want to be on that level, then do what Connor has done, and also be as old as he is too. So let me see. What's poppin', Noah Masseth? Yo, Austin Masseth. We got 2 people here today. All right. And then the 5 Perfect Weeks Challenge is over. Officially on Saturday, we had Kieran, Noah, and I believe Gavin. They by far did the most days. I'm gonna go into it in depth tomorrow. I'm gonna send out something on Twitter and things like that because I want to get a picture of all 3 of you guys. Hopefully, all 3 of you guys come to practice tonight or to the workout tonight, so we can get something like nice written up for you guys because that's a great job. Everyone else that participated, sorta, you guys count too. Austin, Declan, Connor for a day, Joey did it for a day. Noah's little brother. Derek did a lot of days. Derek's probably like in 4th place. Let me think. Who else is there? There was a lot of people that did it sorta, but those 3 did it a lot, and no one was perfect. But I believe that Kieran was the closest to being perfect, and a lot of them had to stop doing all the other stuff. Well, now all that stuff's over. All right. Now, whatever you do is going to be below that stuff, and you accomplish something that other people are just too afraid to even try to accomplish. So great job. Everything else should be easy from now on, and see it like that. Don't forget about this moment. Don't forget that you once were able to work that hard and that you overcame all this stuff, because nothing else will ever match that. Nothing else in college. Maybe when you're a pro. Maybe. Seriously. That was some hard work, and you guys proved your worth, okay? So great job. Now, let's go full speed, all right? You guys get a couple of days off. We get to just go to practice, just easy stuff right now. And then we go full speed right into our Florida trip. Then we go to our Arizona trip, and then when we come back here, and then you're just off to the races. Never look back. Don't forget that you were once able to go like a pro. All right, so fantastic job with all this 5 Perfect Week stuff. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. Again, great job. Proud of you guys. All right, Wesley's birthday. Yeah, text him. Now, that was it on that. Anyways, let's begin. We got our itinerary. Nope. Let's start with our movie of the day. So the movie that we're talking about today is the 5th grade movie, and it is Happy Gilmore. All right. Now, if you know anything about this movie, you will know that it's a classic comedy movie. That is why he's punching an old man. Because if you're not punching old men, are you even trying to be funny? Like really? Like I mean, is your movie even worth making if you're not assaulting an elderly person during the movie? So that's what this movie does. This and more. And this fight scene lasts for about like a good 2 minutes. The funny part about this scene, by the way, because the kids won't understand it, is this guy, this gray-haired gentleman, is Bob Barker. He was the host for The Price is Right. And The Price is Right was our reward for staying home when we were sick. All right? Because during the daytime TV used to suck because we didn't have cable and like only like 3 channels. And who stays at home? Old women stay at home. I don't know. So they would only show like soap operas and news and stuff. It was stupid. But around like 11:30, 12 o'clock, they would show this show called The Price is Right, where people would like bid on like, you know, fancy things. And this guy was the host for like 30 years. Had a long mic, and he'd be like, "Hey, hello, give me a kiss, lady," like that. And he's like a nice, sweet old man. And so he's in a charity golf tournament during this guy right here, Happy Gilmore. And they get into a scuffle, and Happy punches him. But then he gets back up and fights him back, and it's hilarious. All right, but yeah, so he goes, and then the show is called The Price is Right, and he ends it with, "The price is wrong," and then he cusses him out, of course. All right, anyways, but the movie itself, hilarious. It's a hockey player who turns into a golfer because he tries to his mom or grandma like lost their house, so he had to like bid for it. It was really weird concept, but the overall it's just really, really funny. And he winds up like running up to the ball and he's like hitting it like in weird ways because he's like not a real golfer, but he's this huge stroke and he becomes so popular. And they have to teach him how to putt. He doesn't know how to do that. So there's this big, huge thing, and it's hilarious. There's like it's chaos. It's chaos, this movie, but it's definitely Adam Sandler in his prime. I keep doing the other stuff in the 5 weeks. What other stuff? Anyways, I will rate this movie 45 stars. 45 stars out of 50 stars because it's a masterpiece, but it's not like perfect. It's pretty funny though. Maybe the funniest movie on our list for this month. And if you are a 5th grader, your itinerary item says to do day 12 of the dribbling dojo. 20 drills designed to improve your your ball handling ability. Find the details online. You can find those details in our school section underneath challenges, and it's called the Dribbling Dojo. If you want to see a video of it, it's in our drill section as well. It even has Finley Chastain doing all the dribbling for you so you can see all those drills. All right, you guys. Next thing that we're moving on to is the itinerary. So tonight's workout for anyone who shows up, we are doing the middle school stuff. So it's going to be clap dribble, pick and roll, flip flop. All right, where what is flip flop? If they have a routine show and they always show and they're going to double team the crap out of us, we screen them on the opposite side. We flip flop it, and then we go against the screen, use the screen, and then it's a pick and roll on the opposite side, and we hit our shot. So we're going to be doing that today, along with fly drill, trick dribbles. It should be fun. The trick dribbles are always good. I'll come up with some good tricks for you guys. Then we have press break, give and go. This is something that we still have not perfected, but we are getting better at breaking the press. We will have to figure that out for Florida, so figure that stuff out quickly. And then we have triangle cuts for shots when we pass to the wing, then face cut, middle cut, or back cut to score. All right. The book, most of the workouts. Okay, well, keep doing them, man. You got it. Hey, even if you do all the workout stuff, because you're not doing the 5-week challenge anymore, it should be easy. All right, you've done so much work that this stuff should be simple. All right. Other things that we did that we're going to do in the future that we probably won't get to because we're going out of town, but you guys can work on it, are the judgment shots, 7-minute shooting. 7-minute shooting is a great one to work on your own. You can do that all the time. Try to, if you do it, post a video, and then we can add you to our top 20 list if you get more than like one. I mean, try to do the 7-minute shooting drill. You can see all the details online, but try to become in our top whatever. No one's ever hit 30, I believe, out of all the kids. The record is 43 by Sean Smith, who was like, he was a pro at the time, but still, that's the record that we have on film. Make sure that you film yourself as well. All right, pump fake to escape dribble, battle ropes, and then backboard alley-oops. And the stuff that we did last week was divine drill, 101 personal rules, indirect Euro step, Kyrie spin to J, hurdle layups, 180 side or fake handoff. That was the day that we skipped, actually, but still. All right, let's move on to our quote of the day. What is our quote of the day? Inspire others. So this is a big, huge thing for me, right? I try not to be cheesy and be like, basketball's about life, right? But it is. All right, yeah, it's about basketball. It's about winning. It's about getting that scholarship and stuff like that. But, you can't hide the fact that it's a huge part of life. Again, I don't want to be too cheesy about it, but this is huge. And I believe that inspiring others, that's like the key to like world peace. And even that sounds a little cheesy, but like it's true. And if you want to see it like in a selfish way, if you can make this world a better place and make everyone else happy, that will make your world better because no one's going to be stealing your car. So like, you don't need to be like a humanitarian to want to make everyone better. No, just like understand it's going to help you out. You want to be as kind as you can to everyone, so then they're kind to other people, and it just cycles and it just pays it forward to everyone, and then you end up getting karma back to you. Trust me, like it's a real thing. But inspiring others is how you can win games as well. All right, you want everyone to go as hard as they can. You want everyone to be as nice as they can. You want everyone to be in a good mood. You want everyone to be like motivated. Why? Because when you work your butt off, you're going to get double teamed, and when you pass it to them, do you want them to catch it or do you want them to drop it? Well, they're going to drop it if they weren't inspired by you to go work out. Well, why should I inspire them? Why can't they just inspire themselves? Because everyone's not like that, dude. No one cares like about what you care about. I mean, like, seriously. So if you want to win, you're on your own. You have to have everyone else believe in what you believe in, and that takes some work and it takes inspiration. Then once you inspire them, the next step is to inspire them to inspire themselves, then inspire them to inspire others. And that's like the highest form of inspiration right there. So inspire others is like a creed that you should live by the entire time. It also, though, takes your mind off of everything. Like if you're thinking about other people, you have no time to think about like all the bad things going on with yourself, because you're focused on making others feel good. And whether you're successful in that or not, it does something to your soul, where like now you have this positive motivation in yourself. And you're like, I gave it my all. And you start feeling good, right? And then that will make you a better player as well. So inspire others is just a fantastic, fantastic thing. And don't forget our 5 levels of inspiration either. 5th level is you're uninspired. 4th level is you're inspired by negative. 3rd level is you're inspired by positive. 2nd level is you inspire yourself. 1st level is you inspire others. Try not to be on the bottom of that list. Try not to be uninspired. Try not to be inspired by negative. But, I'll take inspired by negative over not inspired any day of the week. But try to be inspired by positive things. And if you can inspire yourself, even better. And if you can inspire others, you win. You win at life, you win at basketball, you win at every single thing. All right? Inspire like when we had 6 people doing perfect challenge. Exactly. If any player in the history of our program, 90 years from now, after I'm long gone, could figure out, like one dude could figure out how to get 7 players to do the 5 perfect weeks and just get them to do 1 day apiece, that will be like a person that will change the world. That guy's definitely going to the NBA. That guy is going to be a CEO. That guy is like, that guy or gal is like an enormous human being. It'll take something amazing to be able to become that guy. But think about going toward that. So maybe just inspire your teammates to come to practice one day. All right, you can start there. All right, let's move on. We got our story of the day. All right, let's watch it real quick.
If you're having trouble making shots in games or struggling at perfecting a new move, be sure to recreate the issue by going game speed rather than merely practicing half speed without making mistakes. Practicing slow and perfect gets you nowhere real fast.
Indeed. All right, practice full speed. All right, because I can't think of a good relationship to this, but like if you go, let me think. I got it. Driving. All right, if you guys, obviously you don't want to just jump on the freeway your first time ever driving. Obviously, right? But if every day you practice like driving, just like on a video game course, going one mile an hour, or just by sitting in the car and just like letting it roll, and you're like, okay, what do I do? And that's all that you ever do. And then one random day they go, all right, you're ready. Go on the freeway. You're gonna die, dude. I'm not saying again just to start out on the freeway. Nah, you can build your way up, but at some point in time, you're going to have to practice going full speed. You have to practice going the actual speed that you're going to be going in real life, or you're going to struggle. So if it's your game shot and all you're doing is shooting just like easy, just bunnies, going like, oh, let me take my time, let me do this, let me make sure, and then you're like no one's ever guarding you. During a game, you're going to really, really struggle. So I know it's hard to run fast during practice because you're tired. And I know it's easier to run hard in games, even though you guys sometimes don't do it, because people are chasing you. Pretend that someone's chasing you. Pretend that the game's on the line. And add the pressure to yourself. And I really believe that most people can't do this because they have anxiety issues. And they know deep down inside, if I push myself too hard, I'm going to break. And that's okay. as we figured out over the last couple of decades, people do need therapy for things like that. People need like marijuana to help them out. Right? People are different. People have different strengths. But I'll tell you this: it's the strongest mentally. It's the mentally strong people who advance in the ranks of basketball. So while you may not be strong right now, just like lifting weights, get stronger. Slowly get stronger, and you can start by doing that by going full speed during practice for your shots. I don't care if you miss them. I don't care if you lose during the drill. Go full speed during practice, please. Anyway, in a second, we're going to come back with our trivia question. Heads up. Trivia time! All right, trivia question of the day. We got Connor Rush leading 2-1. Don't forget that we have fewer trivia days this month because we're only going Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So you probably have it's up to 12. So anyone getting 6 or 12 or 7, you're probably gonna win. Anyway, trivia question today, really quickly, is what nationality was former NBA player and father of Bol Manute Bol? What nationality was it? Manute Bol. That was the question. He's not American, believe it or not. All right, they might grow them taller somewhere else. All right, this guy was 7'7", 2.31 meters. Weighed 200 pounds, which is how much I weighed in freaking high school, and I was not 7'7", so skinny. But yeah, so we talked about him last week. He ranked second in the NBA in block shots per game and 16th overall, but he's the only player to ever finish their career with more block shots than points scored. It's crazy. So which nationality is Manute Bol? That's the question. Is Noah going to get it? Connor going to get it? Someone's going to step in and step up. What's it going to be, guys? Let me know. And we have about 3 more minutes. American Sudanese, I'll give you that. That counts. I don't know why you said American Sudanese, but yes, Sudanese. Sudanese is the answer. That is the answer. We got, who is it? Noah Masseth with the win. So that's 2-2. This might be Noah's month, man. Congratulations, Noah Masseth. All right, let us move on real quick. Let's check the homework. Who's been posting homework? Has anyone been posting homework? Noah Masseth been posting right there. Did Gavin post his last day? I didn't see Gavin's last day. Oh, there he goes, right there. Some ball handling, push-ups. Wait, was that from the day before? Was that the last day of it? I think so, because right there's Kieran. 5 perfect weeks. Week 5, day 7. Nice job, everybody who did that thing. All right, you guys are killing them. I keep forgetting 4 p.m. Stop forgetting. Follow us on Twitter, dude. All right, but yes, great job to everyone doing homework. Make sure, Connor Rush, I talked about you in the beginning of the show about the adult league, so make sure that you re-watch that part. I also mentioned Wesley's birthday and some other cool stuff too, okay? Like our trip stuff and things like that. So make sure that you keep tabs. Our picture of the day, or what is it called? The image of the day is, Perk said, if KD goes back to the Warriors, it would tarnish his legacy. Listen, his legacy is already tarnished, but he's one of the greatest players to ever live. Oh, man. Part of what made Michael Jordan amazing and great was a few circumstantial things, like the timing of his shots, this and that. Same with Kobe, same with all these other people. And when one of the things bad about LeBron James is that he did switch teams. And I'm not saying that's not okay to switch teams, but that's what he did. Will Chamberlain switched teams. But in terms of legacy, I think that would be enormous. Him going to Golden State the first time was bad because they lost to them, and it was the circumstances around it. He's creating bad circumstances while these other legends are creating great ones. And if he goes back there again and he never won without them, all that stuff goes to Draymond, Clay, and Steph, and they receive all the credit in people's eyes. I'm not saying that you should care what other people think, but other people aren't going to think the best of you if this is what he does. But I don't know if he really cares. But I'm pretty sure he cares a lot. So he should not go back to the Warriors if he cares at all about his legacy. But with that said, do you guys care about your legacy? What will be your legacy? Think about that and create that, and you have to start doing the things that will create the most solid legacy in your mind that you want to create. All right. Anyway, that's my time. I will see you guys at workouts tonight. All right. He should go back. He should go to Utah with all those draft picks. Utah Jazz fans saying that, you never know. Any team he goes to won't be able to really afford a good team around him. That's the sad part. Anyways, all right. I'm out. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.